Welcome to Sailing with Lucy and good morning from beautiful Lake Macquarie, New South Wales. Last time we hauled Kikamalu out for an anti-foul, Jim installed a new alarm system on the engine and we ran aground leaving Lake Macquarie, which made it very hard for us later when we tried to get through the narrow bridge opening in the dark.
We had 2.5 to 3 knots of current against us going through that narrow opening of the bridge.
But it was all worth it because in this episode we had one of the most exhilarating sails we've had in a long time. Before leaving, Jim decided to do some precautionary engine checks.
So we've just run the motor for about 45 minutes, reasonably hard at, for us, about 1500 RPM, to make sure that the work that we've carried out is holding up.
If you haven't seen that video, it's linked above.
What I'm checking for is any coolant leaks of the coolant fluid, also any raw water leaks, because we've completely disassembled and reassembled the raw water system and the heat exchanger. All looks good. I'm just having a look back here where the heat exchanger sits on the engine. The gasket there is quite clean. There's no leakage out of that. I'm looking down here where I've put a temperature sensor for the water coolant, the engine coolant. This is the alarm system that I've put in. I've got the oil pressure that's working, and the last thing I've got up here is a temperature sensor on the exhaust after the water box. It only feels like room temperature even though the motor's been running. So that's set to trigger at 90 degrees Celsius, 93 degrees Celsius or 200 degrees Fahrenheit. So we've now got a warning system basically, which gives me a lot more comfort knowing if we have a problem we can shut down the motor and sort the problem out pretty quickly.
Good morning everyone. It's a glorious day out here in Lake Macquarie. We are going to take off soon. The bar looks okay. It can be a bit treacherous, this bar.
You can't take any bar lightly. Not long ago, Marine Rescue saved this man when he was thrown off his jet ski. Others were not so lucky.
The winds are from the northwest, so the seas are going to be slight and our run home should be fun.
Thanks for all your help up here, and hope they dredge that channel soon. All right, mate, thank you very much.
Out of Lake Macquarie and just about to go over the bar. It's a very narrow channel to get out, but we are nearly there, so I'll be glad when I'm out of here. It's very shallow and a bit scary. That was not eventful. We're nearly over the bar and thank God for the what a trip we've had to Lake Macquarie. It's been eventful.
Got a jam somewhere, or it's on
So we settled in for a relaxing, slow sail. There wasn't much wind, but it was forecast to freshen later. Yummy. The wind freshened, but we were still motorsailing. We couldn't wait to switch off the engine.
Sunlight, dearest sunlight, I am calling you across the old room. Sunlight, dearest sunlight, I would like to come out of the womb.
Beautiful day.
Something in me feels like all of me, and we danced all alone. Come on in. Open my
By mid-morning, the wind had picked up and filled the sails, and then something amazing happened.
open my heart to this world.
I got it.
Sunlight, dearest sunlight, I am calling you across the old room.
That was amazing.
Sunlight,
I've never seen them so close before. So we've got about 14 knots of true wind speed, and we're doing about 8 to 9 knots.
8.6 through the water, 8.7.
8.7 through the water. We've got all three sails up, the mainsail, the staysail and the foresail, and we're ripping it along. And we just saw the most amazing
Yeah, pot of water.
pot of whales right next to the boat. It was just exhilarating. I was just so excited. Yeah, fabulous sail.
And just when we thought it couldn't get any better, the wind strengthened and Kikamalu was in her element. At some point we noticed we had another yacht sailing in the same direction, and we were surprised when they gradually approached us and came alongside to say hello.
They recognised Kikamalu and asked about Lucy. Where's Lucy? Well, yeah, you might be wondering where Lucy is. We couldn't bring Lucy with us on public transport to come and get Kikamalu, so she had to stay with her auntie.
I don't think Lucy was too disappointed, considering her auntie is a very good source of treats, pats and cuddles. Sailors work hard on their boats. They spend a lot of time maintaining and repairing them, and non-sailors might wonder why we do it. Well, we do it for days like this. This is what a sailor lives for, the perfect sail, when the wind is strong but not too strong and just at the right angle, when the seas are flat, the sun warm and the skies are a clear crystal blue. This is that 10% that we are addicted to, that make the 90% of the time worth it. And in those moments, well, you forget the hard work because you're free. There is only the salty wind, the foaming wake of your boat as it slides over the sea, and you. And at that moment you are fully alive, fully present, and there is no place on earth you'd rather be.
1.7. Wow.
We've only got another hour before we start heading into fit water, and I want to keep going. And just like that, the sail was over. We're back in Sydney, and that was just a phenomenal sail. Thank you so much for watching, for liking, subscribing to our videos, and joining our YouTube family. If you hit the notification button, YouTube will always alert you when we bring a new video out. Finally, we hope wherever you are in the world today, that you will feel loved and safe. And don't forget to keep your tail wagging. Come on, Lucy! Lucy!